If you've ever locked eyes with your cat, you've probably felt it. That lingering sense of a conversation happening right in front of you, but it's sitting just out of reach. Many of us grow up with the assumption that cats are biologically aloof. We see them as distant, independent, and naturally cold animals. We expect affection to be loud. We look for a dog excitedly jumping at the door, or a human infant crying out for attention. Because cats rarely demand affection in those ways, we often assume they simply don't care. But studies in animal behavior and feline psychology show exactly the opposite. Cats form deep emotional attachments to their human caregivers, using mechanisms remarkably similar to how human infants attach to their parents. Your cat is communicating their affection to you constantly. We miss it because we are listening for the wrong language. The earliest sign of trust usually happens from across the room. You look over and your cat holds your gaze, then slowly closes and opens their eyes. In nature, an animal that serves as both predator and prey cannot afford to lose visual focus on its environment. Choosing to close their eyes in your presence, even for a split second, is an active, calculated display of vulnerability. From that same distance, cats are also listening. Research demonstrates they possess the cognitive ability to distinguish their specific owner's voice from a stranger's. If you call their name and they stay put, it is an exercise in biological independence, not a sign of disrespect. They watch, they listen, and they feel secure enough to stay. From across a room, this passive acknowledgement is the foundation of feline trust. That trust deepens when your cat follows you into a room and simply sits there. They don't meow, they don't ask to be pet, they do absolutely nothing. This top-down map illustrates a core rule: proximity equals trust. Concentric rings expand, showing the safe radius a cat will remain within when secure. But cats won't linger near unpredictable entities. They maintain a strict, measurable distance from perceived threats. By sharing your immediate space without requiring any interaction, your cat is making a deliberate, meaningful declaration of affection. But when that distance closes into direct physical contact, human misunderstandings create immediate friction. It typically begins with the most misread visual cue of all: the exposed belly. Biologically, a cat's underbelly houses all of their vital organs. There is no skeletal structure protecting that soft tissue from a fatal attack. Humans naturally interpret this posture as an invitation, similar to dogs asking for belly rubs. By exposing their belly, they are showing you they feel safe enough to let their guard down, not asking for physical contact. Touching it can feel threatening to them. This exact misunderstanding leads to the second major point of physical friction: the sudden, confusing bite right in the middle of a calm petting session. This schematic visualizes sensory overstimulation. Glowing nerve endings are concentrated along the spine and tail. Continuous stroking compounds neural feedback, overflowing from pleasure into overwhelming discomfort. If quieter warnings are ignored, a nip is deployed. Once petting stops, their nervous system resets. The belly trap and the sudden bite are honest, biological boundaries enacted because we misread their physical limits, not acts of malice. The peak of physical closeness occurs when a cat chooses to sleep directly beside you in bed or curled up on your chest. From an evolutionary standpoint, the sleep state strips an animal of all its natural defenses. It is the moment they are at their highest risk of predation. By utilizing your physical body as a bed, the cat is officially designating you as their protector and their safest home base. Dogs were bred by humans over thousands of years to obey commands. Cats evolved differently. They were shaped by the wild to survive. Because a cat operates on survival logic, they carry zero obligation to interact. Every time they approach you, it is a pure, unforced choice. Their love is quiet, and it is subtle. It doesn't require loud obedience, only deliberate proximity. Once you read the gradient of their proximity, you move beyond the role of a caregiver. You become the singular being they feel entirely safe with.